For this problem, you can see that we have a linear and a quadratic, but this one right here is a linear binomial repeated. So this is how we rewrite, we do the partial fraction for this one. So I have x 3 minus 5x over 3x minus 1, x minus 1 squared. So I'm going to get a for 3x minus 1. For x minus 1, for every single exponent, you need a constant for it. So b is going to be x minus 1 to the first power, and c is going to be x minus 1 squared. So for example, if I have cube here, then I would have b over x minus 1, c over x minus 1 squared, and another one d over x minus 1 cubed. All right, now, same thing. We're just going to go ahead and multiply everything by the LCD. So I'm going to take this, multiply, 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 multiply here. So the denominator cancel out here. For A, I still have x minus 1 squared. For B, I still have 3x minus 1 and x minus 1 and 1x minus 1. And for C, I have 3x minus 1. Now, as you can see, if we let x equal to 1, this one is going to cancel out. This one is going to cancel out. So we'll be able to solve for C here. So I'm going to let x equal to 1. So I have 1 here, 3 minus 5. Cancel, cancel. C is going to be 3 minus 1. So we have negative 2 and 2c. Therefore, c is negative 1. If I let x to be 1/3, same thing. I'll be able to cancel out this one. And since I have c, I can just plug it in and solve for a now. So that's going to give me 4 over 9 equals to 4 over 9a. Therefore, a is 1. Okay? So now it's easy since we have a and we have c, we just have to solve for b. Now, but if I let x to be 0, I turn this into a 0 here. So what I have, let x to be 0, then I'm going to end up with 0 on this side. And then I already know a, so I plug it in, I'm going to get a plus b minus c. So a is 1. We don't know b, and we know c. So b must be negative 2. Okay? Now, our new fraction is going to be 1 over 3x minus 1 minus 2 over x minus 1 minus 1 over x minus 1 squared dx. So when we integrate, we're going to get 1/3 ln 3x minus 1 minus 2 ln x minus 1. And for the last one, we can do the u substitution. So we can rewrite, I'm sorry, we don't need to do u substitution. We can rewrite and make this into a negative 2 up here. So we ended up with 1 over x minus 1. And we evaluate from 2 to 3. So it's going to be 1/3 ln 8 minus 2 ln 2 plus 1/2. Now we're going to take care of the second part. So 1/3 ln 5 minus 0 plus 1. So if I simplify it, I ended up with negative ln 2 minus 1/3 ln 5 minus 1/2. And I'm just going to leave my answer in the exact form like this. For this problem, we have to use the method of partial fraction decomposition. So you can see right here, we have a trinomial. So we're going to have to rewrite and make this fraction into two different fractions. So it's going to be easier for us to integrate. So the method, first of all, we're going to have to, like I said, we have to use partial fractions decompositions. So I have x squared minus 5x plus 6. The first thing we have to do is we have to factor out the bottom. So it's going to be x minus 2 and x minus 3. Since we have linear and linear, we're going to rewrite like a over x minus 2 plus b over x minus 3. Now we're going to multiply. So if I multiply everything by the LCD, so the LCD is x minus 2, x minus 3, we want to get rid of fraction. So I'm going to multiply everything by the LCD. So we ended up with x minus 4. And then we have a, x minus 3, plus b, x minus 2. I'm going to go ahead and simplify it. So I have ax minus 3a plus bx minus 2b. We're going to collect the term. So I have x minus 4 over here, and over here for the x, I have a plus b. So I collect the term for x plus negative 3a minus 2b. And that's going to be the constant. So you see right here, the constant right here is 1. So it should match with a plus b. And then the constant term right here should match that one. Okay, so you can definitely solve it. Now, I can just from here, I can even solve a and b just from here. If I let x to be 3, that means I can just cancel out a term right here and keep it. So that's going to be easier. So I'm going to use that method instead. So if I let x be 3, I'm going to get 3 minus 4. The first term cancel out, and I have b 3 minus 2. So that's going to be b, and this is going to be negative 1. So b is negative 1. We can do the exact same thing for a. So I let x minus 4. I let x be 2. So I have 2 minus 4. And then we have a. 2 minus 3. And then b cancel out. So over here, we have negative 2. A times negative 1. So a is 2. So you can see right here we have A is 2 and B is -1. So we're going to go back and rewrite the fraction from 0 to 1. X minus 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 dx. Turn into, so A is 2 over x minus 2. Make sure you use this. Okay, so I have x minus 2 first and then x minus 3 for B. Sometimes people put x minus 3 here and x minus 2 here. So A and B, make sure you put A and B in the right place. So 2 over x minus 2 minus 1 over x minus 3 dx. And that's just 2 ln of x minus 2 minus ln x minus 3. And we want to evaluate from 0 to 1. So let's plug it in. I got 0 minus ln 2 minus 2 ln 2 minus ln 3. So that is going to be -3 ln 2 plus ln 3. That's our final answer.